What's good, everybody? Timeless Traveler here, and welcome back to my Let's Play. Not much has happened since last episode. As you remember, if you didn't catch it, go ahead and take a look over there. We put together this creeper farm. It's not too bad. I'd say out of all the ones I've built, this is probably mid-level. I remember back in Timeless Adventures Season 1, I did a very early level, and then, oh, it seems that we still have... Look at this! Look at this. We have had how many updates, how many patches, and this is still an issue, clipping through blocks. And then if they're solid blocks, you'll actually take suffocation damage. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue, bit distracting, bit of annoyance if you're in the caves mining and all that. But anyway, this is about mid-level creeper farm. 20 stacks per hour, which is actually pretty good for if you're just by yourself. If you don't have any big explosive plans, like massive boom sessions, then it'll work. But we want more at some point, so there will be further developments and plans for a larger scale creeper farm. But right now, it is doing amazingly. What do you see here? You see all this stuff on this side, and we don't really have much going on over here just yet. I want to kind of change that a bit. There will be one more thing placed right here, and then we are going to start building more over here. Now I want to put in, now this is all very basic, but I want to put in an apiary, or basically, you know, that's in layman's terms, a bee farm. I want to get a bee farm set up right here, just to extract some honeycomb, so we can wax our blocks, so we can work on some achievement hunting. And then also I want to get a water fountain. I have a design set up that I was working on in a creative testing world, so we're going to get to work on that as well. With 1.17, we have the copper blocks, we have oxidization, we have waxing the copper blocks. Now we also, because of 1.17.10, we finally have candles on the Bedrock edition, which I am very much looking forward to. I want to decorate the inside of my house, as well as some other places potentially, with candles. But in order to get candles, you need to make some wax. Wax, of course, is slang for honeycomb. So we're going to get ourselves some honeycomb. We're going to make ourselves some wax. We got plenty of string because of the Iron Village, killing all the cats. So we just need honeycomb. So we're going to create a bee farm for the first time ever. I've never done a bee farm. I mean, I did one. I did a small scale one earlier off camera, just to get a little bit of honeycomb to try to play around with some candles, just because. But we're going to do a real honey farm, a real bee farm. First, we're going to multiply a bunch of bees. I don't know how many, but we're going to get some bees going. We're going to create some bees nests, whichever ones you have to create, because I have honeycomb, so I can create some bees nests. Either that, the alternative is we just grind for the bee hives, which can only be grown from oak trees with flowers surrounding them. It's a bit of a process. I think for decorative purposes, we'll do that way later down the line. But for right now, for the sake of farming, we're going to be creating the bees nests. Now, as luck would have it, throughout my adventures, I have accumulated a nice amount of bees nests. So, and we have bees inside of them. We're just going to breed them up, and then we're going to house them inside, house the new ones inside beehives. So in order to make beehives, you need planks and some wax, I think. Yes? Sure enough, we have 13. You know what? Let's just make more. Let's just make a large amount. As many as we can make. 19. 19 is a good number to start with. Okay, let's go ahead and get the bees in production. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is we're just going to get all the bees out so we can breed them. There should be a couple babies in there. Good. Oh, aren't they adorable? Can you imagine Just imagine you're PvPing with somebody and somebody just does what I just did, lays out a bunch of beehives and out pop out these angry bees and they just sting you to death. Oh my gosh. We need to find a way to weaponize beehives. I think that would be a great addition to the combat system of this game. But anyway, oh, they're so adorable. Look at them. Oh, they're so cute. I love the bees. I've never actually gotten to play with the bees that much in this game, and it's a shame that I haven't because they're so cute. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, look at the little stinger. Is that your little stinger? What's going on? We need your friends to come out. Hello? Okay. This may take a while. That's okay. What we're gonna do in the meantime, it's like they're in there for a few minutes. We are gonna produce what? You can fit 4 per hive, I think. We have 19, so that's 38. That is 76 bees. Oh yeah. I think that should be good. That should be good. That might be overkill. I might use a little less, but either way, we're gonna go ahead and keep reproducing these bees. And as soon as I said that, they all just popped out. So we're just gonna get them going. There we go. Making bees. Come here, everybody. It's a fun time. Okay, yeah. Now we just pretty much have to wait for them to grow. This is going to be a process. So yeah, we're gonna pretty much just wait for them to mature and then repeat this process over and over. And you know what? I figure since we're waiting for the bees to mature and we're trying to multiply them up anyway, in the meantime, we'll just move these flowers over and then we're actually just gonna go ahead and build the farm right here. Okay, now while the use of the comparators, I believe, allows this to be tileable, I am just gonna leave this as it is. If I want to add more, I'll simply put some in between here. And that way it will be fully tileable. We'll have 10 on each side. For now, we have a good start. We have a good setup. Just have to connect all the redstone. So the way this works is it's gonna, a full bee's hive outputs a signal strength of 5. Once we go from 5, it'll activate a signal that'll trigger the dispenser to give it a snip or give it a little bottle collection, and that's how we'll extract our honey. Okay, I've got it. The perfect setup for this farm. Let me snack real quick. Let me show you this genius design. Okay, so like I said, it takes a signal strength of 5. When it's completely full and ready to harvest, it'll measure a signal strength of 5. We could say 3, 4, 5. It doesn't go any further than that, right? So we're going to take that and using our glass, we're going to make some vertical redstone. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As soon as I finish the connection, it should complete. And there we go. Perfect. And we have more on the way. Oh, yes. Yes. See, there we go. There we go, everyone. This is the way. This is how it's set up. All right. I just got to replicate this all the way across. Just going to go ahead and finish this all up, and I will see you in just a moment. This could be a problem. I don't like that. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, team, I figured it out. So the reason why we are not getting the honey bottles to come out of the dispensers is because we need all 9 slots full of glass bottles, which is honestly quite annoying. But you know what? If I want to set it up any other way, it's going to look awkward. We're just going to stick to this design. I am going to go to the Iron Village and I am going to buy a bunch of glass with all the emeralds. Actually, you know what? I have a whole shulker of glass here. Now, I don't think I was planning on using it for anything right away. So we're just going to go ahead and craft this up and fill up every dispenser with glass bottles. Okay, that was a lot of glass. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut corners. We're going to see what happens when they are half stacked in every slot, because once it fills up with just one, it's going to spit it out, and it should, in theory, have nowhere to go except for out. So it's going to go straight into the hoppers, and it's going to fill up our chest. Let's see which one's close to filling up completely. Okay, so we have this one right here. This one's almost here. We're just going to wait and see what happens. And I think that was it. Okay. So that's perfect. Let's check inside here just to make sure. We got it, everyone. We got it figured out. Perfect. And now that I have a demand for glass bottles and realizing just how much glass that took, I used up a good shulker. I had a full shulker box of glass, everyone. I used up all of it just to fill these up halfway. Now I don't have to go into the deserts and dig up a bunch of sand. You know, I've got that iron village. I've got a bunch of librarians that in about one whole day of trading, I can probably get about a shulker box a day, which is more than enough to fill these up on a day, but that's still a lot of manual work. So I think at some point we will actually have to build the witch farm. I thought that we wouldn't need it because now I have access to everything that the witch farm provides, especially with the emerald farm, which also produces witches, but the witch farm is specifically witches. We have a successful honey farm, honey and honeycomb. Now, admittedly, the rates are very slow, but this isn't about max production. This isn't about efficiency. I just want a nice, decent, steady supply of honeycomb for candles. That's 37 candles right here, everyone. That's not bad. And we'll add more as time goes on. We have these guys just chilling here. We'll tidy this up, of course. We'll put these guys in the farm. And we still got to multiply some more, but we have just one more thing to do today. So let's go and take care of that real quick. So now we got to add in another decoration for the house. And I think, yeah, like I said, we are going to do a lovely water fountain. I got a nice little design set up. It's just a matter of getting it in the right spot. So I think we're going to start the center. You got to remember, this is a pretty big fountain. It's about a 15 circle, and then we also go out a little bit further. So let's see here. What do you think? I think that should be okay. We'll be going off just a little bit over here. That should be quite all right. This is literally the only circle I have memorized. That's why I decided to practice the fountain with this measurement. I don't know why, but the 15 circle I have completely down. It's very, very simple. Did I mention how much better Deep Slate is than any other block? If I haven't said it, then let me say it. Deep Slate is pretty much the dominant block. You can't win when it comes to what the best block is. It's Deep Slate. Deep Slate bricks, polished Deep Slate cobblestone, Deep Slate tiles. Oh my gosh, it's just a perfect block. Look at this. I mean, it's gonna match well with the house, and it's gonna go well for this fountain that I've got putting together. Oh, we got a nice little setup so far, and so check this out. So remember, I said at the beginning of the first episode, I said that I was going to try to use blocks that I have never used before. Yes. Well, we are going to try the smithing table not as a utility, but as a texture. So check this out. We're going to take this and wrap it all the way around. Then we're going to take out this layer. And then once we have that, we're just going to take these and go all the way around. Genius, right? Ready for it? See, doesn't that look good? See, it's close enough in color to match the palette of everything we have going on here, but texture wise, it helps smooth out everything, I think. So now we still gotta take out this wall real quick, and then we're gonna fill it in with some more cobbled Deep Slate, and then we're gonna have little posts right here in the corners of the cardinal directions. This is very important for something else we're gonna be doing. Hopefully I can finish before it gets dark. You have to see the magic of this fountain. And then we're going to get ourselves our walls, place them in here, follow up with some nice lighting. And then we're basically going to do the exact same thing. We're going to make another circle, but we're going to do it a few blocks higher to give the water some variety and some layers as it pours down here to the bottom. And then we're going to add one more layer, totaling two towers, basically. And then we're just going to do this and this, and then we need our centerpiece. This is also to kind of protect our woods and our bee farm and all that. Well, team, I had to do a few adjustments, but this is it, I believe. I think I've got everything done. I had to get rid of this and start it over and backtrack just a little bit, and I had to raise these up just a one Y level higher. But come on. You have no idea how long it took for me to get these end rods. I spent 3 days end busting, and well, suffice it to say, I have more treasure in diamonds from end busting than I have ever gathered from mining diamonds. It's weird how that works, but this is pretty much the pathway. Let me show you. It's still nighttime. We're not going to sleep until you see this magnificence. Look, let's get up here. Let's get up here. And coming in, oh, look at the way it lights up, and we're gonna see how it looks with a little bit of water. Let's get up here first. And do I have my water buckets with me? Good. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful, everyone. That is perfection. Look at this, team. We got ourselves a beautiful fountain. Admittedly, maybe it is in a weird spot. I think when we add some hedges and some leaves, I think it'll blend in a little bit better. I mean, color-wise, it already fits. I think my original idea was I thought if I had one on both sides, it might look pretty epic. So if that happens, we have to get rid of the bee farm and maybe put it behind the house or put it off to the side somewhere over here. Oh, look at that. As soon as the light of dawn hits, these bees are busy at work. So I actually, in between clips, upgraded the farm. Okay, so we had to do a little bit of extra redstone. We'll spare you the details, but essentially, you know, it's the same thing. We're gonna go out by 5 signals, and then I had to put solid blocks here because the honeycomb, as I said before, it kept clipping through. So now it seems we have no issue. You just have to cover the dispenser on all sides with solid blocks. I also put hoppers underneath these comparators just to make sure, and then as a result I had to all the redstone came out by 1 block, which means that I had to have a extra repeater here to make sure our signals don't cross and all that stuff. But it all works. It's fully loaded with shears, and I have all of these are filled up with glass bottles for the most part, so it's running. And since I've been building the fountain and messing around with the farm, we've got a decent amount of honeycomb. So our next project, not like next episode or anything like that, our next project with this farm, after some feedback from y'all, if we should leave this here or put another fountain here, or if you maybe a statue. I don't think I could do statues yet. I'm comfortable with the fountain. I could repeat that fountain and put it right here. If not, we'll do the bee farm. Now, I know it looks weird, so give me some feedback on this. So right now it looks weird, and I have an idea on how we're going to decorate it. However, at the moment, I am limited by the technology of my time. Therefore, I cannot decorate this bee farm the way I would like. I basically would make a giant bee's nest that looks just like that. Oh, I don't have my spyglass. That looks just like that, except larger. And it would consist of these blocks, you know, honey blocks and honeycomb blocks. And we would just wrap it around kind of like a circular beehive, right? And it would stack up to about, I'd say, maybe 3 times this height, just so the ratio is good, because we're going to wrap all the way around. And then we're going to go in here just like this, and we're going to have some nice honey doors and all that stuff. It's going to look cool. It's going to look cool, but it's going to take some time. We have to AFK here and just mess around in this area for a while. Once we have enough resources, enough honey blocks and honeycomb blocks, we'll be able to decorate it. So, should we leave it like this and wait till you to see what the honeycomb will look like? Or should we just go ahead and put another fountain here and then move all of this, all of my hard work? We'll just relocate this whole farm and place it somewhere, either over there or over there. Let me know what you think, but we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it with a question. How should we design or finish up the front of this farm or of this house? Let me know what you think down below, everyone. That's going to be it for today. I am Timeless Traveler, and this was my Let's Play. Let me know what you think, how you enjoyed the construction of this farm. I actually will probably put together a tutorial for this at some point, hopefully in the near future. I'm going to be gone for the weekend, I'm recording this in near the end of the week. I'm on a Thursday right now, so it may be some time to get the tutorial up for this, but I will try to get one pumped out for everybody, and probably have a more compact version after I do a little bit more research. But yeah, let me know what you think of the farms that we've put together, the honey farm, and of course this amazing fountain. Let me look at it again. Oh yeah, I wish we could fly slower just so I could enjoy the look of this fountain from a higher angle just a little bit longer. But anyway, thank you all for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. You all take care, have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next episode.